Hello. Today we are learning about Lesson 3, Interpreting and Analyzing Expressions. We are going to translate between algebraic expressions and words, analyze algebraic expressions by applying the order of operations, draw diagrams that represent the structure of algebraic expressions. So what's going to be important is to realize that there are several ways to read an algebraic expression. So for instance, here you see x plus 3. But there are several ways to say that. For instance, you might say x plus 3, the sum of x and 3, or 3 more than x. If you take a look at page 171 in your journal, we're going to go over the importance of precision and a representation. So let's start at the top here. So the algebraic expression is what you'll see in the left side column. We have 5 minus y is what that looks like, or 5 subtract y. This is how you would say it, 5 minus y. So we're just going to fill in this chart as we go here. And this is just to let us know what operation we're completing. So we would say subtract y from 5. And you almost would say it backwards here. Even though you started with the 5 first, you're taking y away from it. So we could say subtract y from 5. Okay, and then these are the proper terms that you would use to say what the answers are in the different operations. So a sum is an answer in addition. Remember, the difference is what you get if you subtract one term from another. The product is the answer when you multiply. Quotient is the answer in division. So here we had 5 minus y, or we're going to subtract y from 5. So 5 minus y is a difference. So we're just practicing these terms with the vocabulary. Here we have another operation. We have 12 times a. So it's 12 times written out would be the word times a. We would multiply 12 and a. And we would fill this in with 12 times a is the product, is what we would call that, of 12 and a. For number 3, and feel free to pause this anytime you want to try it, and then check your answers with mine. C divided by 3. So C divided by 3, so we're just kind of breaking it down into the process. You divide C by 3. C divided by 3 is a quotient. Number 4. Number 4 is missing the algebraic expression, which is where a variable takes the place of a value. So we can look here to see that we have b plus 2.3. So just write that down this way using the addition symbol, 2.3. So we're just trying to get it into our head that we have specific terminology that we need to use, and it's very precise. Add b and 2.3. Now, if we're adding the term that we want, or the vocabulary word, the proper term is the problem. B plus 2.3 is the sum of b and 2.3. Number 5, again, the rest of these don't show the actual algebraic expression. So we're going to figure it out. So we have d times 5 6. Now we've been using that dot to symbolize the multiplication. So we'll just use that. We have D times 5 over 6. So it would be like saying multiply D and 5 over 6, 5/6. So we're going to rewrite the problem. D times 5/6 is the, what do you call the vocabulary word that we use? Product. When you multiply, we get a product of D and 5/6. Number 6. Now we have to look here. So I have subtract 2/3 from E. Okay, so this is written backwards when you subtract. So we actually want to subtract 2/3 from E. So it's going to look like this, right? This is kind of what we're going to look at. E minus 2/3. So over here, I'm going to write it this way with the E first. Otherwise, we could get a different answer. We have to be really careful with that. So E minus, so this just reads it from left to right, 2 over 3. So we have subtract 2/3 from E. I just wrote this here while we were thinking it through. So again, E minus 2/3. Now again, the term or the vocabulary word when you subtract, the answer is the difference. Number 7, we have to look here. So it says divide 3/4 by F. Now if you think about that, I think it's going to stay in the same order, right? Divide 3/4 by F. So division sign would just take that place. So back here, it's just 3/4 by F. So 3/4 divided by F. Divide 3/4 by F. 3/4 divided by F. What is the answer called? Quotient. Here we have 14.2 minus G. 14.2 minus G. We are going to subtract. So this time, for the first time, we have to actually describe what we're doing. So the operation is to subtract G from 14.2. Again, just rewrite the problem. 14.2 minus G is a difference.